welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an exciting showdown between two iconic heavyweight cruisers at the 2026 Harley Heritage Classic and the BMW R18. Both of these bikes carry a rich legacy and boast some serious engineering, so if you're in the market for a cruiser that combines style, power, and comfort, stick around because we're diving deep into every detail from the way they look to how they perform on the road, and even what they cost. Let's get started. First off, let's talk about the overall vibe when you see these bikes up close. The 2026 Harley Heritage Classic really carries that timeless American cruiser feel. You instantly notice its bold, muscular front end. The round headlamp with that classic chrome housing immediately catches your eye, giving off a vintage charm but with modern LED tech for better visibility. The front forks are robust, finished in a glossy black with chrome accents that add just the right amount of flash without overdoing it. The iconic Harley bar and the signature batwing fairing aren't just for show, they do a great job at cutting through the wind, making longer rides more comfortable. If you move around to the side, the Heritage Classic reveals more of that traditional Harley look at the big, teardrop-shaped fuel tank with the classic Harley-Davidson script, the chunky exhaust pipes that rumble with that unmistakable Harley growl, and of course those leather saddlebags that scream road trip ready. The chrome detailing continues here too, especially on the engine covers and footboards, which have a nice wide design for comfortable foot placement. The stance is low and stretched, making it look ready to glide down any highway with ease. Looking at the rear of the Heritage Classic, you'll appreciate the balance of style and function. The rear fender is smooth and broad, housing those classic round tail lights, which again mix vintage design with modern LED brightness. The dual exhausts finish off the look with a powerful stance. Plus, the seat is designed for long-haul comfort, plush, supportive, and with a subtle backrest for the rider that also gives the passenger a secure spot to hold on to. Now shifting gears to the BMW R18. This bike is a masterclass in blending classic design with cutting-edge engineering. The front end is dominated by a massive round headlamp, but unlike the Harley, it's framed in brushed stainless steel, giving it a more industrial yet refined look. The forks are hefty and feature a unique telescopic design that BMW calls telelever, which helps with smooth handling and stability. The front wheel is large and wide, wrapped in a fat tire that enhances road grip and adds to the bike's imposing stance. From the side, the BMW R18 really flexes its muscle. The enormous boxer engine takes center stage. It's the largest two-cylinder boxer engine BMW has ever put in a bike, with those classic horizontally opposed cylinders jutting out on each side. The fuel tank is large and sculpted with smooth curves that flow seamlessly into the leather seat. You'll notice the minimalist design here and no bulky saddlebags or fairings cluttering the silhouette, just clean lines and raw power. The exhaust pipes are chrome but have a more modern angular design, giving it a slightly aggressive edge. Foot controls are mid-mounted, offering a different riding position that's more upright and slightly sportier compared to the Heritage Classic's laid-back cruiser stance. At the back, the BMW R18 keeps things sleek and understated. The rear fender is minimalist, with a slim LED taillight that's subtle but effective. The single, wide leather seat is sculpted for comfort but emphasizes rider control, with no obvious passenger accommodations unless you add an aftermarket setup. The rear tire is beefy and wide, just like the front, emphasizing stability and grip on the road. Moving inside, or rather onto the cockpit area, the Harley Heritage Classic gives you that classic cruiser dashboard experience but with a modern twist. You get a single large analog speedometer right in the center, framed by a smaller digital display that shows essentials like fuel level, trip info, and gear indicator. The handlebars are wide and slightly raised, offering a relaxed riding posture. Controls on the switches are intuitive, designed for easy access even when wearing gloves, and there's an optional infotainment system integrated into the fairing with navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, and music controls, which is perfect for those long highway stretches. The BMW R18 takes a different approach here. The instrument cluster is a clean and elegant digital display with a retro-inspired round housing. It combines a speedometer, tachometer, and fuel gauge in one seamless screen, and the display is customizable. You also get Bluetooth and smartphone integration with the BMW Connected app, which provides navigation, music, and call functions. The handlebars are a bit narrower and lower than the Harley's, contributing to a slightly more engaged riding position. All the switchgear feels premium, with excellent feedback and ergonomics that reflect BMW's focus on rider comfort and control. When it comes to performance, both bikes bring serious power to the table, but in very different ways. The 2026 Harley Heritage Classic is powered by a Milwaukee 8114V twin engine, delivering around 94 horsepower and 119 pounds-feet of torque. This engine is tuned for strong low-end torque, which means you get effortless acceleration from a stop and plenty of grunt for cruising at highway speeds. The Harley's transmission is a smooth 6-speed, paired with belt drive for reduced maintenance and quieter operation. The suspension is soft but well damped, designed to absorb bumps and keep the ride smooth over long distances. The braking setup includes dual discs at the front and a single disc at the rear, with ABS as standard for safety. The BMW R18, on the other hand, is powered by its massive 1802cc boxer twin engine that puts out roughly 91 horsepower and a hefty 116 pounds-to-feet of torque. Although the horsepower is similar to the Harley's, the BMW's torque delivery is extremely linear and smooth, making it feel powerful yet refined at all speeds. The R18 uses a shaft drive, which is known for its durability and low maintenance. It also comes with a 6-speed gearbox and a slipper clutch for smoother downshifts. Suspension is handled by telescopic forks up front and a hidden rear monoshock, which helps keep the clean look but doesn't compromise on ride comfort. Brakes feature dual front discs with ABS and a single disc at the rear, ensuring confident stopping power. Talking about mileage, both bikes cater to riders who value range and touring capability. The Harley Heritage Classic offers an estimated mileage of around 43 to 45 miles per gallon, which is pretty solid for a bike of this size and power. This means you can expect a decent range between fuel stops, especially with its 5-gallon fuel tank. The BMW R18 offers a similar fuel efficiency, averaging about 40 to 43 miles per gallon, but it has a slightly larger tank at about 5.3 gallons, giving it a bit more cruising range. Both bikes are made for long rides, so fuel economy is reasonable given their displacement and torque outputs. Now, let's get into the pricing because that's often a deal breaker for many riders. The 2026 Harley Heritage Classic typically starts around $23,000, which positions it as a premium cruiser but still accessible for those looking to invest in a bike with heritage and iconic styling. Keep in mind, Harley offers plenty of customization options and accessories, so the price can climb if you add things like upgraded infotainment, special print jobs, or premium leather saddlebags. The BMW R18, being a more specialized and somewhat boutique cruiser, comes in at a higher price point, starting at around $25,000. The extra cost reflects the unique engineering, the massive boxer engine, and BMW's reputation for precision and build quality. Like the Harley, the R18 can also be customized with a variety of options, including touring packages, chrome finishes, and upgraded electronics, so the price can rise depending on how you spec it out. So, to sum up, if you're looking for that classic American cruiser vibe with tons of torque, comfortable long-distance riding, and a massive aftermarket for customization, the 2026 Harley Heritage Classic is a solid pick. It's rugged, reliable, and oozes personality. But if you want something that blends classic styling with innovative engineering, a smoother ride, and a slightly sportier feel, the BMW R18 is definitely worth considering. It feels like a piece of rolling art, built to impress both in looks and performance. Both bikes offer strong build quality, iconic design, and impressive performance, but your choice will really boil down to what kind of riding experience you want: at the raw, rumbling heritage of the Harley or the refined, muscular precision of the BMW. Whichever way you lean, both are fantastic cruisers that promise a memorable ride for years to come. Alright, that wraps up today's detailed comparison of the 2026 Harley Heritage Classic versus the BMW R18. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews, and leave a comment below telling us which bike you'd pick and why. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next ride.